My name is János Banfi. I'm the founder of Buda Juniors.
On the outskirts of Budapest, up in the Buda Hills, is the location of one of Hungary's best grassroots football stories. Buda Juniors was the brainchild of János Banfi. The winner of 25 caps for Hungary between 1992 and 97, Banfi saw the need for a multinational, multilingual football club, catering for children whose families had relocated to Budapest. With training sessions in English, plus outdoor and indoor facilities to cater for all weather conditions, the club has proved a huge success.
After I finished my pro career, I came back to Hungary because I played in Belgium, so I moved back here and I was looking for something, some kind of part of the football which gives me my independence as well, as much as my passion back, you know, what I had in football. And all of a sudden this idea came through with some of the friends who actually live here, actually some Belgian and English friends, and they told me that okay, go ahead, why don't you do something which is not just for the Hungarians but also for us, because we cannot take our children here in Hungary. They love football but they cannot go because of the language. So that was the basic idea, to be honest, and we started working on it, and we found Buda Juniors in September 2001 with 17 children, and then by December we had about 70, so it's all of a sudden whoop, everybody just turned up. And as it went through, obviously word of mouth, how people started talking about it, in the spread the words in the Hungarian community as well, and Buda Juniors became Buda Juniors what it is now. The last 5 years we have always 200-220 children, so I hope that that's why, because it's a good place to be. We start with 4 years old, some of them coming even before they 4, if you see that 3.5, close to 4 years old, but they're able to join in and they're not too shy to join in with the group. And we have 19 years old, the oldest player who we got, so wide ages here, and so with the youngest ones we try to introduce the game itself and improve their general behavior, discipline and coordination and balance and all things what they can use, not just here in football, but if whatever they want to or they choose later on to do, they can improve themselves. And that goes through with all the age groups, because we have any player who wants to come here, we don't say no to.
I have group 1, 2 and 3, which is children from age of 3 until age of 10, and with them I'm just helping, because I'm not the main coach, but I have to show the children the exercises and I have to help them if they don't understand something. And often it's not only about football, but it's also about trying to make children have fun at what they're doing and have fun with football. That's our major part.
Everybody enjoys it, because sometimes it can happen, if, like, especially with 6, 7, 8 years old, if you know, yeah, I mean, he's faster than me and you know I can't do it as well. So we try to watch very carefully so the actual skill levels and everything is balancing within the group as well. So as we go older, into the older age groups, we actually load them with more football. So we try to give them more of the game as serious. Obviously you teach them the general basics, like how to pass the ball, what to throw in, and all the rules of the football you introduce. But we also look after them how it should be, or they should be looked after, like fitness-wise, coordination-wise.
My daughter just started playing about a year ago, and we were looking at trying to improve her skills, so she plays in school. So one of the other children at school, they played here, and they mentioned this, and we brought her here. And you know, as you know, you have different expectations as a parent and a coach or a team. Now, what I see here is that you know, not only the skills are taught, the individual skills, but what's more important to me is they're taught sportsmanship, you know, fair play. They get discipline, but without cruelty. It's just the perfect mesh of technical skills and the sportsman stuff that goes along with it. That's why we really enjoy having her here.
When I play Buda Juniors, I really enjoy it because it's a great atmosphere and everyone's my friend here. They're really friendly and I get involved in everything. There's no excluding. And I learn a lot because, like, before I came here, I didn't know how to play football, but when I came here, it was a great experience for me because I learned a lot. We do a lot of useful drills, and yeah, I learned a lot from it. And when I play in soccer in school, it really shows.
When we come here, and I usually watch them play, so everything she learns here, she takes home and tries to apply that at home in the yard when we play with each other. And it increases her individual skills, and that's where she's lacking. But the coaches take a little extra time with them, show her some movements here or there, and then we go home and try them again. Well, I think it's very important that you find a club for kids, in my opinion, that it's not taking this too seriously, because kids need to be kids, and they need to enjoy the sport. If you try to make these kids professional from the start, and you treat them that way, and it takes a lot of the fun out of it for them. And that's why I love this club, because they still leave the enjoyment in there, as well as trying to improve their skills.
In 2009, Buda Juniors welcomed the 1,000th member through its doors. Now with youngsters from 37 countries, from as far afield as Canada, Australia and Mexico, the club have had some real success stories, with some players building strong ties beyond playing.
We only have actually 5 or 6 players who started here when they were 8 or 9, and they're still here with us. Out of them, we have some who actually grown out because they are just about 19, but they still want to stay with us. So they come here and, for example, help us coaching maybe in the future, because they know Buda Juniors in and out, they experience it, so maybe they can be future coaches. We have also a player who still here and could actually get in a higher level, went for a trial to England, for example. So there are also football potential. We have also children who left the club 9, 10 years old and moved because of the parents moving about, and then they moved to Kiev, got in the Kiev Football Academy, no problem, and now I heard that they're moving back to Holland, so Utrecht take him on immediately, and we have somebody, a French boy who moved back to Paris, immediately got into the local team.
Being an English football club in Hungary, and it's a very special thing, because we have people from Asia, we have people from Russia, we have people from Spain and Austria, me, and from Germany and France, all over the world. It's well, basically a very international feeling being here, and you become more tolerant if you train here for a short time. Even short time makes people think different. I had friend who trained here for 5 weeks and he's changed totally, and this is what makes Buda Juniors the difference.
You can find all different kind of girls and boys here who wants to be just here because it's a good atmosphere and they love football, or they just want to have fun. And also we have boys or girls who actually can be a potential football players later on, years later.